we haven't seen them play in a while, and this was like a good benchmark game to test your might against the rest of the teams. And no better to go against the top tier of the standings to have a good sort of solid foundation of where we stand amongst the rest of the teams.
Yeah, I just want to see more. I want to see more like this as well, because it was so interesting. I kind of wished it was the best of 5 instead of best of 3.
Yeah.
It was so exciting. I was like, oh, please, game 3.
Game please.
But then they just lost. And
yeah,
you know, it was just small mistakes, but that's why EVOS is top of the leaderboard. They get to just punish all these small things. And I'm really excited to see even more from them coming to playoff. I think both of them really locked. Able to just string out the wins. You know, they get good leads. The closing part, not so good.
Yeah, but let's talk about the featured player of Saiyan Reborn. This is going to be Lasset on Fanny. And we were playing just now. We were getting destroyed by a snowballing Fanny here. And I think Lasset is just one of those people who can really take the game away on Fanny. You can see that his early game, he wants to go aggressive mid-game, to be pushing or roaming, but to trap opponent heroes or to split push in the late game just because he knows his role and how it fixes with the build he has into the game itself. And this is a full, complete damage build.
Yeah, you can see there is. I mean, Athena Shield is sort of the only. Well, there is a defensive item in there.
Yep,
you can see the main thing for him is to sustain. It's quite funny, right?
Yeah.
His best combo is with Archive, but it's countered by Archive as well. So that was quite interesting in that sense. But I want to see if we'll find out whether a Fanny will be pulled off today.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see at the very least. But they're in a really tough spot here.
They need this W. Like I said, 2-1, 2-0, it doesn't matter. Because they are 4 points in 10th position. The closest they have is, if I'm not saying, Bono Dragons with 6 points. So they need at least 2 points from today. They need that win. Let's see what, let's get to know more about Saiyan Reborn.
Mostly diorang semua handsome lah. Silo, Rin, Engine, Long.
Handsome tu Daus lah yang paling handsome. Rin. Dia paling handsome lah dekat team ni.
这个问题还要问的咩？本人都在这里呀哦。Paling handsome lah nanti saya Reborn ada 3 orang. Rin, Long, Lasik. I think I choose Rin lah.
Paling tak handsome saya rasa Evie lah.
Silo lah.
I think is Silo lah.
Paling tak handsome saya rasa Silo dengan Evil.
Memang tak handsome tapi dia comel lah.
Saya rasa saya pilih Silo lah.
很少女生喜欢打电子游戏的男生。
Kalau saya umpan, saya akan pilih Long lah.
如果要选一个的话，当然是选自己咯。
Evie lah sebab boleh baring atas dia kan. Sedap, boleh peluk lagi.
Silo lah.
Silo.
Long, Rin, Evil, Lasik pun saya takut juga.
He leader咯，
Tapi nombor 1 saya paling takut Silo.
不听 teammate 啦。
Saya akan masak Maggi lah untuk kawan-kawan.
Masak untuk mereka Mungkin nasi dan sardin kot.
Sebab Maggi senang nak buat. Masuk air.
Telur mata, saya akan masak telur mata je kot.
Masuk Maggi dah siap. Saya tak nak lah, saya nak kawan je lah. Tak nak jadi girlfriend lah.
Kalau betul dicari pada saya, maybe masih complicated lah.
Kalau tak nak cerita boleh tak?
Dek, comel.
Faham kita lah, kita tengah main game, ada kacau.
Baik.
Tak main Mobile Legends
温柔体贴可爱哦。
Pada semua yang menyokong tim Saiyan Reborn, terima kasih banyak dan terus menyokong kami.
Kami akan buat yang terbaik dalam MPL season 2 ni.
So, Gideon, I have a question. Gideon, I have a question.
What's up?
What if one day, or if after this cast, your ex-girlfriend calls you? Say, hey,
Oh man.
What
I gotta go with the route. I think we should just be friends. It's way too complicated.
the,
But man,
the funniest one was Long. He was like, I feel so bad for that because, oh my
it's so personal. Oh, honestly, these questions were so personal.
guys, know you're right.
Yo,
Don't tell EGG everything.
But these guys are just absolutely lovable.
Oh, it's so
so
fun.
lovable.
Just seeing that video, I just want them to succeed even more. I hope they get a good result today. But going up against the Kings, the Flash Tyrants in their name. First season run-ups. Let's look at their lineups really quickly. They have the Mill 6. You know, I think they only made a couple of only one roster swap throughout the off season. And it was Mark, Albi, Aeon, Lun, Swan, and Xian. And you know what? They have been performing so well, and recently I think they've been performing even better. Last weekend there were two smaller Mobile Legends tournaments in Singapore, and they won both of them.
Yeah, they're really crushing it here. But let's have a look at Flash Tyrants' feature player, Lun, on his Martis here with an 83.3 win rate here. You want to learn how to play Martis? Take a note from his book. Early game, he's going to be farming to protect his core heroes and preventing opponents from taking the objectives. Mid game, to roam and catch everyone's over-aggressive playstyle. And this is interesting here because most Martis players would want to be the aggressors. He's playing it more tactical. You make a mistake, I will pounce.
You can see that he wants to do that, right? Just make sure that if anyone overextends, he goes for it. Interesting enough, he said the best combo is with Gushing. It's countered by... that's a given, because like you can just go to the back line, you can slow it on with this Shadow Blade Slaughter, and it's countered by Cyclops because I guess the ultimate, the star power lockdown is pretty strong.
It's pretty annoying, but I think Aggression 1 is even better. You just lock them all, set them all up in one line.
Shadow Blade Slaughter,
through
5 members into your hands. I think we saw that by in the MPL qualifiers in the same Singapore side.
Yeah,
it was just a 5-man Asho Aura clapping all of them up. Bam, wins the team fight. So
I mean, that's just the power of Martis.
Well, let's talk to Flash Tyrants a little bit.
I feel that my captain is the most shameless one. Sometimes some heroes he got no talent, but he still say he play very well.
Okay, actually, Tyrant members all quite shameless one. Just that Aeon is the most shameless. But generally, no Tyrant members are shy. They're all quite open.
Can fight. But now I think Charlie is out.
Should be Mark.
Most not handsome one is Swan. Yeah.
Tyrant Chen, cause he too skinny already. Always never eat enough. Then skinny like bamboo, damn jialat.
He used to be very fit. Now he's getting fatter.
Cause everybody claims that he's very handsome, but I don't agree with that. Okay, I know. The most unfaithful in the team, right, will probably be like Dune.
I feel the most unfaithful person is actually Swan.
He doesn't have a girlfriend and he likes to go to KTV.
I'll say Alvi. He's quite like ruthless.
Cause he haven't had a stable girlfriend, he always fooling around.
I don't think I'll be interested in cooking for them.
I'll choose Aeon.
Probably I did choose Aeon.
He and his girlfriend is together for quite a while already.
So he's someone with a lot of like persistence and perseverance. He knows what he wants.
Thank you for supporting Fresh Tyrants, and I hope you guys will continue to give us your full support.
We won't disappoint you in the season 2 playoff.
Persistence and perseverance.
A lot of love to
Aeon.
Aeon.
Most shameless. Most handsome.
Most
Least
dated.
handsome. You're everything, Aeon. This just
Oh,
shows,
man.
right? Like, your team trusts you so much. They name you for everything.
Hey, I mean, Aeon has everything, almost literally.
You know, the funniest one was like, oh, I think, I wouldn't, because, doesn't have a stable girl. Hey, just because someone doesn't have a stable relationship doesn't mean she wants to play around. Maybe just haven't met the right person yet.
Oh man, you're
Exhibit A.
the romantic. Yes, production. Yes, we can hear you. He is talking about himself. Just to be clear,
I'm a nice guy.
you are too nice.
Okay,
of a guy.
okay. Let's go back. Oh, let's see what both. Take these away from me. Let's see what both teams have to say to each other.
The Flash Tyrant, you all pasukan yang hebat. Kau ikut dekat semua role. Tapi dekat MPL ni kita akan berjuang dengan habis-habisan lah. So watch out lah.
For Saiyan Reborn, if your big brother couldn't win us, what makes you think you can?
Whoa! Whoa! Yikes!
That was good. Alright. You know what? The Singaporeans and their trash talk.
On point.
On
5
point.
5 out of 5 stars. I'm not.
Saiyan Reborn, so gotta work on it.
I mean, because it's been consistent. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out every week. But man, are they
If
throwing
you're-
shade?
If your
Oh,
if your brother team can't win us, what makes you think you have a choice?
just dissing all Saiyans out there. All Saiyans. Woohoo!
Well, let's see, because it's going to be
Yikes.
an interesting drop, interesting game in itself. Remember, this is the second series of the day. Just to remind everyone, we did wrap up a interesting series. I'm not using that word a lot, but I don't know how else to describe it. It was phenomenal. It was
a
tight
work
lip.
of art.
It was just very entertaining from my end. And at the end, EVOS coming out strong 2-0, but even though the scoreline was really one-sided, the game was far from that.
Yeah. And I think for this upcoming game here, this is going to be so important for Saiyan Reborn that at the bottom of the standings, they just need a win to get themselves out.
They need a win. 2-1, 2-0, like I said, doesn't matter. They just need points into the back pocket to at least put themselves with a chance to qualify to the playoffs.
And not actually go into a tiebreaker with the rest of the people at the bottom
Yep.
of the list. So I think that's going to be important here to secure your top 8 spot. Even if it's just going to be 8, you just need to be in that top spot.
Yeah, I want to see, has Saiyan Reborn changed up their playstyles? Like I said, every time they lose, it's not because they're not a good team. It's just that they struggle to find a way to end the game, right? They get good advantages. Even they lost 0-2 against Singapore. They had good advantages. They were leading in kills. And in the second game, I think they just lost because one team fight. You know what? Let's just see what will happen today. Flash Tyrants will be on the blue side. Saiyan Reborn on a red side and desperately needing a win.
And this is going to be the first ban coming in from Flash Tyrants is going to be Claude. This is interesting here because that gives a lot more options here. Is Carry going to get banned out? Yes or no?
I think
to say
if
no marksman.
normally when a team bans out Claude, that means they want to first pick Carry.
For themselves.
I feel like that would make sense, right?
I mean, it's kind of have to because you have the first pick. If you're red side, you probably see this, and the big question: can I deal with Carry?
Carry banned out. I think Saiyan Reborn knew about it. They saw it coming. But guess what? Minotaur is left open.
Yep.
Insta lock, no questions. I guess we saw it in game 1. Minotaur Fury turned the tide of the game, turned the tide of the series. Arguably for EVOS Singapore, immediate locking.
Diggy and Grok here looks like a pretty good pick overall. Or they can even go Diggy and Martis if they really
Maybe
wanted
Martis
to.
would
just to
be
open their
so
options.
Maybe not a Diggy. I think Grok and Martis would be a good pickup here, just to make sure that they have, locking out one of the strongest supports. But no, they want to take away Gushin from Aeon. Now, in recent weeks, we saw Aeon just so strong, but it looks like they will lock in the Martis. And remember, we saw it in the featured player kind of graphic. They say that, Gushin works really, really well.
Yeah, I have to agree here. I personally think once you take out the marksman out of the question, Saiyan Reborn have a significantly higher chance of winning the games because I feel like they're more comfortable when they don't have to worry about scaling on. Because I trust their team fighting is actually pretty decent in many of these situations.
Wow. I don't know.
I mean, trying out Hanabi looks pretty interesting. I would like to see
I
how
want to
this
see,
plays out.
the ultimate is strong, you know, you can lock down so many people, you can just corrupt even more people, but I want to see how this works out in their team comp. You know, you will just park Hanabi together with the Minotaur to just help her through her laning phase. He doesn't have any escapes in his sword.
No real mobility.
So you kind of want to make sure it's protect. And the other one, it has to be the Harley, because, you know, Aeon's just really, really good with that. Looks like they want to pick up Grog and Cho. Yep. Instantly, they want to go to the backline. They want to have that mobility, that option to go to it, right? You have Wow Charge from Grog, as well as Cho with the Jeet Kune Do to just fly to the backline into Hanabi's hands.
Yeah, I would have to agree here, but what do you want to do to actually...
I feel like Flash Tyrants should pick Diggy, and Alpha will be good as well.
Alpha's a great front line, yeah.
They want Diggy. Oh, Lolita has been making a lot of comeback, but I would prefer a little bit of a Diggy. But locks it in. No problems that they do the same thing. They just protect. They peel out the hero. They peel out Hanabi. Let's see how this one turns out. What's going to be the last pick quickly?
I mean, Diggy looking pretty good here if they really wanted to pick for themselves. Mainly just to get to bypass, oh man.
Yi Xunshin.
I mean, I was talking about marksman being like, it's preferable if Saiyan Reborn don't play the marksman so far, because so far they haven't been able to perform on it, but this would be an interesting
go
change
for a
of pace.
mage instead.
I mean, they have Gushin already.
Yeah, but you can go for an Aurora, something like that, but nope, they are going to pick up that Yi Xunshin. So there are still marksman. Looks like marksman is still in the meta, but just not the usual suspects that we're looking for.
Diggy is not in this particular team composition. Rather interesting, but I'd like to see how this plays out, because now, if you don't have Diggy, you're solely based on snowballing.
Yep.
Now that you have something to fall back to, like Yishuchin, you're able to at least scale later into the game, clean up some kills with your ultimate.
Quickly, predictions.
I have to give it a Flash Tyrants on this one. I think their wombo combo is just so much stronger.
Yeah. I do think Flash Tyrants has a superior team comp. Let's see whether they can execute it. What do you think of this Hanabi pick coming in from Flash Tyrants?
Oh man. Just keep an eye on Minotaur. If he gets a 3-man ult, 2 of them are going to die if Hanabi's right next to them.
Yeah, the passive just keeps on going around, hitting so many people. And her ultimate as well stacks, right? Remember, if she just latches onto somebody, if you're in that vicinity, you get latched on as well. And you have a small area where anyone on your teammates gets stunned up as well.
Yeah, it just sucks to deal with overall. Just... if you're in a 5v5 team fight, you've got to be so careful. You got to be constantly looking out. But now, each team are going to be fanning out really nicely. I'm expecting Albie to babysit Lun for pretty much the rest of the game until she's able to really pop off, and then the escorts will continue looking for the roams just to make sure that Lun has a good time in game.
Yep, that is true. Looks like no real engages coming in. Swan trying to cut the wave. He will be able to do so, but a little bit of harassment. Actually, no, that's not a little bit. It's actually a lot of harassment coming up. Swan, be careful. Uses the charge, stuns him up. He's playing a little bit content. Jeet Kune Do will be up. Forces out a flicker. Not something you kind of want to do.
But why though? The question really is why? What benefit do you get out of this? Because now you're without your flicker, which really... oh no, she's dead here.
She's dead. She has no flicker. She has no charge. Oh, with the arrow was a little bit close, but just not there yet.
Rather surprising. I was expecting Blasted to actually go and pick up the kill, but I think he used his Jeet Kune Do and he was waiting for it to come off to really secure the kill. So really unfortunate that he didn't get it, but River Crab is going to be going over to Reborn here.
Oh no, Flash Tyrants, they need to back out, and the flicker comes in. Good wall. The Guardians Barrier will block out Sien. Ooh, a little bit too close for comfort. Saiyan Reborn off to an early lead. A charge comes in, but good Shimpo will block it out. They want more. They want Sien as well. They're going for the late game. They're going for the dive. They're going to get the kill. Still Saiyan Reborn looking strong. Swan forces the grenade. Jeet Kune Do will knock out Aeon. There goes the ultimate, the deadly magic, the Boca trick as well. Will it be enough of the pop? Oh!
The Shunpo just enough, created just enough of a shield to keep him alive. Really nice there from Saiyan Reborn. But so far they're in the lead. Looks like Flash Tyrants. It feels like they're a little bit rusty here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they are looking a little bit rusty. Maybe not the picks that they were hoping out. You know, maybe they were hoping the carry not to be banned out.
Yeah.
Falling back to this Hanabi so far into the advantage of Saiyan Reborn.
I mean, so far, not a lot of information has been given up yet on what they exactly want to do here, but they are abusing Grok pretty nicely here, slowing people up, using its base damages to make their life so difficult. I'll be a little bit of trouble. He's going to make it out, but so far, I think we have to keep an eye on Saiyan here, because if he does get ahead, he is going to be an unstoppable front line. With all the damage he's taking, he's able to regen a lot of it.
Yeah, now here comes the retribution. Here comes the ultimate as well from Mishin. While charge onto Saiyan, he is so low. There goes the power of nature. Will pick up that kill, but 3 members of Flash is still well and healthy. The charge onto Long should be a kill onto Aeon. It's dangerous. He's low.
Ooh.
Same goes to Albie. He gets 1. He
Oh!
gets 2. Say goodbye. All 3 members. Oh my god. No one was expecting that. Long coming in clutch. Tip that, sir.
Somebody needs to clip that, because Flash Tyrants are giving a little too much leeway for Saiyan Reborn to move around here. And I think they were trying to give the kill over to Aeon here, who got locked up in the Ashura's Wrath.
Oh, we said it. We said Long, you need... No, back up. Here comes the Usher Aura. We're stunning up Sien. The ultimate will be there. Remember, they're still all both level 3. The knockback, the Way of Dragon. Will knockback Albie. There goes the 4th kill onto Evil. 7-0 for Saiyan Reborn.
I mean, Lung is going to be so big.
I'm telling you, they were triggered. They were triggered. They were like,
They were triggered.
we beat you. You know what? We are better than our brother team. We are going to beat you in a convincing fashion. That's exactly what they're doing at the moment. Loon just clearing out the wave. Look at the items really quickly. No big ticket items so far. Everyone just
Deadly Magic
coming
here.
up for Daily Magic coming in onto Rin. The stun is there and finding the first kill. But what a knockback into the waiting arms of Evo on his Grok. He's gonna pick up another kill just like that.
Really nice response here for Saiyan Reborn. They see them rotating down. They find them. They extend too far. Bam! Way of the Dragon straight into the tower, making sure that they don't get too much off of it, off of their aggressive play coming in from Flash Tyrants here.
Yep, they're just making sure. Nope, looks like both teams are happy to just calm things down for a little bit. Don't want to do so many diving. Sien trying to clear out wave, but oh my god, Evil on that Grok. So far has been all around. He already picks up a Tina's shield, so he can dive if he wants to, because he has an extra.
Wait a
shield
minute, Lolita.
Lolita comes in now, but Evil is so tanky. He's a Grok. Here comes the Usher Aura. Oh, Gushing picks up Aeon. That's a huge pickup, because Aeon was the only member on the side of Flash Channel that was doing so well. Looks like they are going to force it back out. Evo gets stunned up by the charge from Swan, but it's just not enough. They need to back up. Flash Tyrants need to back up, reset, get some items before they fight for the next time around.
I mean, they can't win that fight alone. Grok is just, his base damage just at level 7 itself is just so high. They can't really do much here. Oh, but they locked him down. Now it's a tower dive.
He's trying to put on his fancy feats. He's trying to dance around the turret, but it's just not enough. Yijun even popping the ultimate. That's a whole team effort coming in from Saiyan Reborn. 10-1. Something no one expected. Oh, now this could be a little bit too deep. Loon pops the ultimate, and Rin fighting a little bit more than he can chill. Oh. Don't want to be like that. We saw what happened in the last series, EVOS Esports. They just needed one small window, and that was it.
Yeah,
but you don't want to give the same thing to Flash Tyrants.
Absolutely. I think Saiyan Reborn, as of right now, have punished Flash Tyrants, sloppy, just lazy plays so far. And now with a huge lead, let's see whether they fix their problem of not being able to close out games.
Yep, looks like the Scarlet Phantom gets popped up by Loon. He wants that extra attack speed whenever he crits. But can it be enough? Lasset is in the front line. Swan, he's only level 4, uses his charge to go back to his base. Fleeting time gets purchased by Rin, so he's gonna get...
Keep it up. Wait a minute. Check out bottom. Check out bottom.
Oh, Sien, this is just deja vu. Pops a good flicker. Lasset not quick enough on his fingers and uses the Way of the Dragon into the safety instead of into trouble. But, you know, you can see, right? Every side of Flash Tyrants, they're feeling the pressure. They need to just back up and farm.
Yeah, but really well done there by Saiyan. Using his flicker at the very end and holding it up until absolutely necessary.
Oh, remember, he doesn't have the flicker anymore. Here comes Albie. Beyond Fear, he does go on to Rage Mode, but it's just no cavalry. There's no backup. Evo coming in clutch onto the back, making sure no support will come in from the rest of Flash Tyrants. And now Saiyan Reborn. Ho. They just won this so bad. You can feel how badly they won this W.
Yeah, and now they're playing the map a lot better. I mean, look at this. This is looking pretty clean so far. They've got 3 pushing waves. They're efficiently using their heroes to make sure they create space across the map to get bigger objectives. And they're doing a very nice job here because they're going to be able to out-rotate Flash Tyrants and take the top tier 2.
They are going for a top tier 2. 4 members are here. Do you think maybe Flash Tyrants want to go for this fight? 2 men, Ashore, Aura, Evo, and Lassie is in the front line. The Wall of the Dragons there. But look at Yishu's ultimate stacking onto everyone. But it's just not enough. There goes the Numeron Blast. Will there be a flicker? No is the answer. Now everyone outside of everyone will be forced to back out. Lassie uses Chikundo to pop up Aeon. But sorry, sir, that is just not enough. But in the bottom side, you can see Rin did actually got the tower all by him lonesome.
Oh man, I mean, Hanabi's passive was just bouncing off crazily. Oh no, this could be bad.
You need to be careful there. He does dodge out, but it's just not enough. And you know what? Rin picking up another kill for all himself. He's 5-2 and 4 so far. He has he only has 2 items, the jungle item as well as fleeting time. Looks like he's going for the concentrated energy for himself to make sure he can stay in this fight. And that, like I said, just picks that up just like that.
I mean, he's sniping people left, right, and center here. Wow, 6 kills onto Grok. I didn't expect the KDA on him to be that high.
And Tick Kuras together with an Athena shield. You have both armor and magic resist. That's why he's so tanky so far. But you can see, there are still windows of opportunity for Flash Tyrants to come back.
I mean, the rest of the team is rotating quickly down. They're looking for catches more than they are trying to control the waves as of right now, because they are setting it up to get control of Lord.
Rin gets popped up, but looks like he just pops his ultimate incandescence to just walk away there. He does have to blink, but that was a good pick off here. That's what Flash Tyrants need. They need more pickoffs.
I mean, they could push mid, get control of mid again, but it looks like they are going to go for the 2-step plan. Push out mid and bottom. After that, slowly let top push, reset it, do it again, and then after that, move towards Lord, and then go for a Lord without any resistance.
This is going to be a long game, Gideon.
I mean, it's going to have to be a long game here, especially for Flash Tyrants, because they want to slowly scale into this game. If they want to have a chance, they don't mind Saiyan Reborn taking extra precautions and extra steps to try and secure their own game, because that gives them a bigger opportunity to come back.
Albi is in rage from, will he go for the ultimate? Does go onto Rin, but is there enough? The ultimate does land onto it. Rin is still freely hitting. He does get trapped by Hanabi's ultimate. This is not enough. Where is the damage? Aeon uses the poker track. Evo is in the front. Nice. The flicker comes in for a He will keep staying himself alive. Lud is there. He wants kills, but it's just not enough. He doesn't dare to go for it. Last hit is in the front. Nice. There goes the charge. Will land on the stun, but it's not enough. Look at Lord though. Oh, Rin. Ooh, be careful. He does have the concentrated energy, but Flash Tyrants is none the wiser. They don't even know that this is happening. And guess what? That's a free Lord going over to Saiyan Reborn. And we said it. They needed this W. They needed this win. They are showing up.
Absolutely. I mean, Saiyan Reborn here, really smart what they did. They took the fight on. They saw they were so low that they couldn't even resist if they decided to go to Lord. There's going to be no fight there, because if they do, they die, and it's too much of a risk to lose Lord at that point. So Saiyan Reborn, see the call, see the retreat, bam, takes Lord, and now they are on the offense.
They are indeed on the offense. We'll have to see what will happen in the coming minutes. Lord is going to push down that bottom side instead. Let's see. If I'm Saiyan Reborn right now, I'm just rubbing my fingers because I am really liking what position I am in. Just controlling Flash Tyrants, forcing them in this one small funnel, making sure they have nowhere to go, no resources. You can see Lun even having troubles. Swan, he does have charge. He does manage to just flicker out, just link away from it. Yeah, okay, he's a tank, so he should be alright.
Look at this, look at this. Look at top and look at bottom. How perfectly set up the waves are to pressure mid. I mean, Lord's always going to be going, and having one person there to escort it is great, but you're going to get something regardless of what you do.
Remember, there is just no Lord killer in the team. Long is going in the front line, but meanwhile, mid does go down. Numenon Blast will land onto Evo only, but he was on the power of nature, so he does go get Magic View. He's using the ultimate, hits onto hits onto 2, and Flash Tyrants, they're dropping like 5. Lun doing what he can. Only 2 members allowed. This could be the last stand. This is going on. Lun, he takes down 1, he takes down 2. He's going for this. He's trying to defend his base. Long is there. The flicker's there. He should get it. 2v1. He gets the kill, and Lun staying strong, showing that this pick is working out, keeping Flash Tyrants well alive.
Oh, Lun is just holding Flash Tyrants together with a thread here, managing to pulling up clutch at the very end. But however, Saiyan Reborn, still in the lead, was able to take a majority of the team down, 4 for 3. Not bad.
This
not
is
bad.
All on Saiyan Reborn. Sorry about that. I almost said. On Saiyan Reborn. This is in their ballpark. Look at Yishu's shit. He already finished his jungle item. Finished. They win Talker. Finished that Berserker Sphere. Even a Demon Hunter shot. He is really far ahead of Hanabi on. They need to just close this game out before Lun gets his big ticket items, because right now he only has Athena's shield.
Oh no.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can buy a lot of things with those items onto it, but it could be a endless battle there.
Yeah, I mean, like 8K to 6K is a huge
Yeah.
difference here, and I think Saiyan Reborn, I really thought they were going to end that game. They had the numbers, is just so hard to close the gap onto Lund after all your abilities have been used. It's just so difficult here. But
That's
now,
it. With the Jig Kundo will get stunned up by the charge from Lolita. Walk away. You can see usually they are taking their time. I think one more time they are waiting for the Lord. You know, they don't want to make any mistakes. You know, no reason to take fights that you don't know whether you're gonna win. Go for the Lord, come out, you know, force them out, and then pick out for a fight.
yeah, but they continuously put the pressure onto Flash Tyrants. They know Flash Tyrants don't have to come out of the base because Lord is already done. Oh no, Swan!
He gets knocked up. There was no reason to face check. I'm not sure what Swan was thinking there. Maybe a little bit of time lapse, a little mislap on his thinking. Ooh, but he's 20 seconds down. At least he will be out for the next Lord.
Oh, this is going to be bad because they have one less person to actually protect the towers with as of right now. When he comes back up, he'll be able to take care of Lord, but right now his team is just, nobody's allowed to make a mistake.
Oh, look at how tanky that Grok is. They need to be careful. Endless battle gets purchased by Saiyan, so he will have a little bit more damage coming into team fights, and Lolita is up, so at least that kill doesn't do that much.
Yeah, 6 more seconds until Lord comes up here. This could be the fight that Flash Tyrants are looking
Yeah,
for,
definitely.
but it's going to be tough because, I mean, if Saiyan Reborn set up a trap, which, by the way, they can easily do. They have full control over the map. It could go pretty bad for Flash Tyrants as well.
So this is what's happening here. Flash Tyrant is going to concede down Lord. They are going to choose to farm instead. Look out for Strangers just like this. Lassie forced out the flicker. Will they go for Lord or will they go for Lassie? Now, two members get stunned up. Usually, past the ultimate. Lord does get slain on the hands of Saiyan Reborn, on the hands of Yishin Shit. Now the Flash Tyrants have to back out. They are so far away from the base. Where is the Guardian Spare? They stun up Evil, but that's not the target that you want. Flash Tyrants walking away. Lassie trying to look for a flank, but it looks like he's just going to back out, and Flash Tyrant has to reset. They have to look for a way to come back this game. That just seems impossible.
Look at the macro coming in from Saiyan Reborn. Immediately, Lord goes down. Let's push them back into the base. Push them back into the base. Go into the lanes, correct the lanes, and now they've got three pushing lanes
They're
again.
going for it. Swan is the first one to target here. They want to kill off the Lolita. Can they get it? They get the Lolita. It's 4v5, and no one gets hit by the ultimate there from Hanabi. They are forced back out, and now Saiyan Reborn, they have all the cards in their hand. Lun actually doing so much damage. He's trying to dodge. Will he get on last hit? The auto attack is just not enough. Remember, he actually itemized on more towards crit instead, so there's just no damage.
Oh man, I mean, so far that he doesn't have enough attack damage. The crit's are only 200 and 300. We should be expecting more, but this is becoming more and more difficult. Lord is pushed in. Oh no!
Saiyan gets tagged, and now here comes the maneuver. This could be the game-changing fight. Look, just auto-attacking, free hitting. He's kiting. He's doing it. Get it. He's doing it long. Can he stop the Lun? Can he stop the Hanabi? Yes, is the answer. But on what cost? They lost 3 members. Shin together with this Martis. Oh no.
Aeon.
Demon on Blast! You'll get cancelled out. But here comes Aeon. He wants this kill long as well. The charge is there. Aeon, he's clearing out the minions.
He needs to
kill
him. Oh no!
The minions get it. The minions get it. Oh my god, the minions get the game.
He made a mistake. He made a mistake. No, Saiyan Reborn take a game away from Flash Tyrants. They are here to win.
Oh my god, you will not believe it. 1-0. And you know what? You trash talk well, but Flash Tyrants, you better walk the talk. Because that was a great game coming from Saiyan Reborn.
Absolutely astounding. Nobody expected Saiyan Reborn to play like that here and really punishing Flash Tyrants for even being sloppy in the game.
I don't know what to say. Gideon, words.
Lund, amazing. He clutched out so many of those fights.
Oh, Lun just tried his hardest. Credit to Long. He saw the opportunity to kill out Lun, and with that Hanabi going down, they managed to end the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good attempt. Overall, Saiyan Reborn were playing a lot better. They were still struggling to finish up the game, but they did a much better job macro-wise.
This was just clutch from Long. He was so low, but Decimate gets the kill, gets the reset. Like you said, Saiyan Reborn, great macro play. Just getting that momentum.
Such huge momentum as well. I mean, the Decimate resets were really, really good, and it was so necessary. If he was a split second late, and I think Flash Tyrants could have actually picked up the kill earlier if they responded better to it, but they were just playing so sloppy.
Ooh, and
all
this-
over the map.
This was a huge fight. Lord was knocking on down to the turret, but you can see Loon, just keep your eyes onto him. Trying to auto attack. Kai uses the flicker, tries to do as much damage as possible. He managed to survive just by the skin of his teeth together with Saiyan, and he's not done. He needs to make sure that everything is there. He keeps doing damage and make sure that his team stays alive in the game.
Really unfortunate that actually Saiyan getting chunked down with the blades came back on his dead body. Ends up just dying to a single
This
auto
looks
attack.
like a perfect opportunity. Everyone was tanking the turret. Loon MVP, but Long with the Usher Aura into the auto attacks. Immediate flicker because he didn't want to get caught out by Aeon. And just like that, they could end the game because there was just no more. And Long understanding how to play Mobile Legends, ending the game instead of going for a kill. So what credit to you?
I mean, Aeon could have actually turned onto him if he wanted
No,
to.
he needed
but
to clear off the minions instead.
Yeah, the minions were just so big.
Yeah. Oh.
Man, what a game. Who would
He's
have
just-
expected?
Flips the whole thing around. You know, if I can flip this table, okay, I won't because he will kill me. But
But so far, Saiyan Reborn are doing an amazing job. But we gotta take a break. We gotta calm down. Gotta
what the
think this
game
through.
so far has been insane, Gideon. What is
It
this?
really has. It really has. It's been an insane game day today. Woo! Let's take a break. We're gonna go on a short break. When we come back, it's gonna be game 2 between Saiyan Reborn against
And
Flash Tyrants.
MPL Season 2 is brought to you by AG Network as well as Untuk.
You're really trying to time
It
that
didn't,
one,
it didn't
huh?
work out. Okay,
No, it
let's
doesn't.
go break. Let's go break.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world. But in order.
Destroy the turret. Launch attack.
Knowing is not enough. We must apply.
Legendary.
The man who can beat me.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Not me.
Mega kill.
Everybody has a
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Everybody has a
Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
An ally has been slain. Monster kill. Godlike. Legendary. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. I have been slain. Mega kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Hey, welcome back everybody to the MPL Season 2, brought to you by Moontoon. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do the timing thing. I can't. Brought to you by Moontoon and also the EGG network. But man,
What a game.
it's so far today's games have been the most exciting of the week so far. I don't know about tomorrow, but today is on fire.
Oh my. You know what?
Process, words, brain,
words, vocabulary,
vocabulary.
ABC. Okay, jokes aside. What a game from Saiyan Reborn. And props to them. We said they needed the win. They showed up. If they win this, they get 3 points, right? They will climb up the table so high. I think they will leapfrog Borneo Dragons and I think Bigatron as well. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, Bigatron as well.
And just into the 8th position. I mean, we'll have a check up there, but the details aren't done yet. The job is still there. Flash Tyrants, they were, we both talked about it after the game. We're like, they were a little bit sloppy that game.
Yeah,
they
definitely
need to bucket up.
Honestly, compared to what we've seen previously, that was just a terrible game coming in from Flash Tyrants. They were playing really bad here, but props to Reborn, really punishing mistakes. Lolita, what was she doing at level 1, trying to go up against a chill? That didn't make any sense. She was trying to proxy the wave. I don't know whether it's lag or whether or not it was a definitive call, but it's something that shouldn't happen.
Okay, let's talk about the draft, right? Because to be honest, starting from the draft, it did look a little bit weird when they picked up Hanabi. Maybe they felt they were a little bit overconfident. What do you think?
I think that one was a little bit definitely overconfidence. They needed the damage. A marksman was a solution, but they didn't have any of the priority ones, so they had to go with Hanabi out of all of them. Did it work out? To a certain extent, but mainly because Lun was playing a really nasty game. It was hard to kill that fella.
I mean, oh my god, that game was insane. I think every single one of Saiyan Reborn members came out to play. They showed up, and I want to see how Game 2 is going to unfold. Is it going to be more of the same, or will Flash Tyrants finally wake up?
I mean, it's great, especially to see Saiyan Reborn actually bucking up here, because that means they can perform under the pressure of being in the last place, which kind of gives you the prospects, especially up against Flash Tyrants. Is Flash Tyrants really starting to degrade as of here on out? We're just going to have to find out in Game 2.
But okay, what do you think of the bans? Do you think they're going to keep out the same bans, taking out the clock, taking out the carry as well?
Honestly, I think it's just a great idea. I mean, after Game 1, it felt like Flash Tyrants were either too greedy or just unsure of what to do at that point. And it's a 50-50, and if they go greedy again, they can be punished, and we know for a fact that Saiyan Reborn will punish them.
And I still think they shouldn't have went for marksman, right? Maybe they should have just went for a normal Assassin's comp, Fighter comp. Maybe they're just too restricted into this card meta. When you have those two top-tier marksman banned out, maybe you just need to pivot out of that. But not, let's see what happens, because we are into the drop of the second game. Saiyan Reborn managing to pick up the first one. Now we'll be on the blue side, while Flash Tyrants looking for redemption, looking for a lifeline, will be on the red side.
This is going to be a tough game, Hill.
Hellcrit?
Really interesting. We haven't seen a lot of Jawhead.
I think maybe Jawhead has been...
Your team
Actually, yeah, I have no idea why, because Jawhead, ejector is so strong, he can just
utility-wise, damage-wise, he is there. No. He is definitely there. But so far, there's so many priorities in certain team compositions. How you want to shape your composition to really start playing in a particular style. In many of these cases, you're not looking to eject people.
Yeah, definitely not. You can see now. Let's see what Saiyan Reborn goes for. Remember, the first time around, it was Claw that was banned out. Looks like they are going to take out the Gushing. Now, this tells me that they are going to first pick a marksman, because they do not want to let Aeon with having that Gushing, right? Yep. So they want to first pick marksman. Now, it's up for Flash Tyrants. What are they going to go for?
I think Flash Tyrants probably not going to ban out marksman.
I don't think so. I think they're going to ban out Minotaur. They might ban out a Minotaur instead. So at least they have options for both marksmen, and I think the first pick on the side of Saiyan Reborn will be a carry. Let's see whether my predictions come true so far. It has not been working out so well from my side. Hopefully this do turn things around.
Yep.
No, it's going to be a Grog. I think Grog, Minotaur, sort of same thing. Will it be a marksman? That is the real question. Or will it be a Minotaur himself?
I think preferably better to get rid of Grog, because Saiyan Reborn is the more aggressive in the early stages of the game. We're going to have to... I mean, they're hovering over carry. They're pretty much going to lock it in. And it's a 50-50. It's either you can carry or Claude, one or the other.
Right now, if I am Flash Tyrants, lock in Minotaur.
Lock in Claude.
Lock in, no, not Claude.
Not yet?
Martis, yeah. Because you're not going to think that Saiyan Reborn's going to run a double marksman, right? It's a really risky composition, and it's something if you don't train up that well, you don't pick it.
I mean, you never really know. I mean, Saiyan Reborn so far have been looking pretty nice. Can they pull off a double marksman composition? Hard to say.
They need
Hard to
Diggy.
say.
Saiyan Reborn should take in Diggy, take in Alpha. They are going for a double marksman. This
I mean,
is
they still
a
need Diggy regardless.
really brave move. I don't know how, if they trained about it, you know, if they trained this team comp, it would work out well, but it takes a lot of discipline to play double marksman.
Yep,
Like I said, I was talking to that guy from Bigatron, Indonesia, and he told me it's a strong comp, but you need all your team members to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Looks like they are going to pick out Cho as well. The last 2 picks will be supports, you know, maybe Angela, maybe anything like that. Now, if I'm Flash Tyrants, don't pick marksman. Go for an early composition, but looks like they are going to pick Alice and Lolita. The Lolita with the Guardian's Bulwark with that shield just does a lot, you know, block out a lot.
Diggy and Kai.
Diggy and Kai?
That's what I'm thinking about, because you need some way to displace people. You need somebody who can get you out of
I think Diggy.
Diggy. But then you still need a dedicated tank anyways.
No, I think you maybe go for Alpha here. Maybe
Alpha?
Cho can play the babysitter role. Instead, go for the Alpha. But Diggy, I think we both agree with it. Let's see if Saiyan Reborn agrees with us. Belleric?
Belleric and Diggy?
Belleric Diggy does work as well.
No, looks like they're gonna completely scrap Diggy.
So it's the same thing. Belleric and Cho will play this babysitting role. Lancelot will be in this offlane, as you know, it's called.
I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a mistake. They've got plenty of damage, but the issue is more of you don't have any way to get rid of the Wombo combo. If Minotaur gets a 5-man ult with Alice Rand's back, it's over.
I think a Diggy would have been much better than Belleric, because maybe they want more damage. Because Flower of Life from Belleric's passive does a lot of damage, especially
Great
if
amount of damage.
in one line. But personally, I would have liked Diggy over Belleric. Lancelot is fine. Lancelot, you know, they need maybe another greedy hero to just get more resources. But this time around, I still think Flash Tyrants has a better superior team comp.
Yeah, I think Reborn is going for... it's far-fetched, because we haven't seen them pull this off before, but it's such a greedy composition. It's such a greedy handful of all the available heroes for them.
Let's see. Predictions. Saiyan Reborn, is it going to be a 2-0, or will we see a game 3, Gideon?
We might even see a game 3 here. I mean, Flash Tyrants, hopefully they've woken up. We don't want to see them play really, really sloppy like they did in game 1, but hopefully they correct their mistakes and are ready to take this game on. This is game 2. Saiyan Reborn versus Flash Tyrants.
Flash Tyrants has to come back. They will be on the top right side, the red side, whereas Saiyan Reborn will be spawning from bottom left, will be the blue side.
Are you expecting early invades?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
There it is.
Because I saw it, so I say yes.
Great. I mean, so far great defense overall, but this is going to be so difficult for Saiyan Reborn, because they are the aggressors most of the time with the lead. Now they kind of have to scale up, give up objectives whenever they have to.
Yep, you can see now they're doing exactly what I said. You know, it would happen, right? Put your 2 marksmen, your dual marksmen, to just get babysit by, you know, a tank or a support and anything like that, so that he can farm for days, and that's what they're doing. Flash Tyrants trying their best to stop that. Especially Swan does use the charge, but he's only level 1. You don't want to die again like what happened in game 1. Looks like he will smartly just back out from this.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry too much, but I think River Crab is where the importance comes through, because you want to invest your gold in your priority heroes. In this case, it's going to be Lasset and Long.
Yep, looks like Lasset and Long will actually give it away to Long. Yep, Long will pick up the River Crab Rin. Just free heating for fun, you're not going to get a lot from it. But the River Crab on the top side will go to Aeon, so a trade in that sense, both teams are still even.
I'm rather surprised they didn't bother going to, they didn't go super greedy, splitting up both sides, 1 carry for each of the River Crabs.
Lolita.
They wanted to secure 1, and that's what they did. Oh, Lolita.
Yeah, but he has better mirror image, so he was always going to be safe there. They're just trying to put a little bit of pressure.
I mean, forcing it out good enough, but I think it's going to come down to what they're going to do with their level 4, because if Flash Tyrants don't do anything at all, it's going to be a waste.
Yep, they're trying to. You know, I really like this from Saiyan Reborn. They are just baiting it out. Oh, they see the Goblin gets taken out. Swan pops the charge, especially with the shield. They get stunned up by the Lasset as well. Looks like, yep, he'll just walk away, and they are going for Turtle. This is like a death roaming squad, but look at the map. They're losing a lot of XP. They're losing quite a bit of gold. So I can see a slight lead going over the background. And now here comes Albi. This could be first blood flicker. Does get forced out, and they are not going for it because they do not have level 4 just yet. Swan will use the charge, and now they are going to converge onto this turtle.
I mean, this is difficult. Albi right now is not level 4. He can just change the fight, but
Long is level 4. They will pick up the first blood, but looks like The Cho will go down, but Martin's doing work. Sien, there goes the stun, there goes the decimate. He said, you know what, the last game, you make me taste that medicine. This time, you get it instead. And Aeon, he's not done. Pops the ultimate, but I don't think it's enough. Long just trying to free hit there. There goes the pop. And that will be the kill. This time Flash Tyrants looking much cleaner.
Yeah, much cleaner. They need to reset right now, go back into the lane, full health, and get ready for the next big objective. They're going to be looking for towers now because they have quite a bit of an advantage overall with their heroes in comparison to Saiyan Reborn, who are slowly starting to fall behind. Yep. Very slowly here, but I mean, they need to secure their lead if they want to have any chance of coming back, of really just taking this game away.
Yeah, remember, like I said, double marksman takes a lot of discipline because you need to understand when to fight and when to farm. There's only so much resources amount the map, and oh, that was close. It almost got stolen away by Aeon. But yeah, like I said, there's only so much amount of resources on the map, right? And you need to make sure you divide it in a way where both marksmen gets their items in a good time.
Yeah. They need to be able to item spike at some point, and they need to abuse it as soon as they can. Looks like topsides are getting dove pretty hard here, but Lancelot should be okay.
Phantom execution into the puncture, but flowing blood. But he does dodge it with the Thought Rose, and he outplays Swan. He gets killed under turret, and here comes the rest of Saiyan Reborn. Blazing duet, same goes together with the Nature's Shield, albeit is that he does have the Minion for it. He does get to use it, but they are just going to back out away. But here comes Aeon, pops the Deadly Magic. Poker Trick will not land because a Flicker was forced out, and they're just going to run away from it.
A lot better responses coming in from Flash Tyrants. They're really nice being able to pick up that kill. They don't lose anybody in return. So overall, it's just positives and benefits.
Tower. The turret is so low. They should be able to take it. Aeon, you're still tanking it out. Poses the space escape into the hands of Valorant. There goes the Cho, the way of the dragon. He's still life stealing. He manages to survive. Uses the ultimate, and he's not done. He's diving for more. The Necklace of Tyrants does get purchased. Loon, flowing blood, not going to take it this time, I think. No is the answer. And he's just going to back off. But look at that. Flash Tyrants taking so much advantage.
I mean, it's much cleaner in comparison to game one. They're looking a lot better.
And now they're going to take 2 turrets in the top side, and guess what? Just like clockwork, Turtle has just spawned, and Flash Tyrants, they have the option to do it because they just have to reset and go for another objective.
I mean, so far, everybody's starting to get their first item power spike. This is going to be important because next turtle is going to be the objective. Is Saiyan Reborn going to respond to this?
Oh, that's it! Forced to use his flicker just to stay alive. Swan, so patient with that.
Yeah, he's just holding up his abilities. This could be the fight that they're looking for, actually.
They want Lasset. Can he get the stun? But they get Sage as well. Numenon Blast. How many would it be? It will land on the Lasset. He will go down as well. Evo, he's trying to survive under his turret, but they are not interested in that tree. They want Long instead. Can they go for it? The stun is there. Blazing duet. Not enough damage. Battle Mirror Image will be able to just keep himself alive. Sien as well. 4 members of Flash Tyrants, together with a Siege minion, should be able to take down the turret.
Yeah, did Lun rush Ice Queen Swan first?
I think it did. If we can just see the items really quickly, Observer, hopefully they do see it, do hear us, but we'll just catch up of that really quick. Yep, let's see.
Yep, first item.
First item, Ice Queen 1, so the ultimate.
So he is building utility for his team, because if he catches one person off with any of his abilities, oh no, this is a big fight!
Mino for life of the 4 members, and now they want to just show who is boss. They're telling Saiyan Reborn, you got lucky game 1, because we are showing you our true colors, showing that we are indeed the Tyrants of Mobile Legends. Gets the kill, gets the team wipe, and I think they are gonna get Lord as well.
They could split one person off just to take mid tower while they slowly take Lord away because they have so much time on their hands, but man, was that a nasty play coming in from Flash Tyrants. Really just putting the heat onto Saiyan Reborn.
Showing the strength of Minotaur, showing how important a good Minion Fury would hold. Just like that, Flash Tyrants doing strong, coming in with advantage. They haven't taken on Lord. I think they're just going to let Martis clean it up. They want to go for Evil. Nature's Shield does get popped, but I don't think you can tank out 5 members. And just like that, they're going to pick up another kill. They do actually back out from Lord, so at least Evil did die for a Lord trade. Oh, Saiyajin uses the Way of the Dragon, kicks Swan out, but you know, he's a tank. You don't really want to go for it.
Yeah, that's going to be another turret. Going over to Flash Tyrants here. They are slowly holding their hands right above Saiyan Reborn's next here.
Swan using the rush into the flicker, doesn't catch up the last hit, but look at that. Lesor doing what he can. He does get popped. He's just not enough damage. One person against 4. Those are not good odds, my friend. And he gets taken down. You could see Swan playing bodyguard, trying to just keep everyone away from the rest of his team.
Yeah, he's going to be the living ward. He's just going to give vision on the rest of the team just so that if they do make a response over to Lord, they will know about it. So the rest of Flash Tyrants are going to take this away. Once they have Lord, this is going to be the final push that they're looking for here.
I just want to see the items really quickly one more time because I want to see the progression of carry as well as long.
I think both of them obviously going for the Demon Hunter Sword into Golden Staff. The question is it Golden Staff third item or
Endless
second
battle.
item?
So endless battle. But I want to see how many items they have already.
Oh
my
it
god.
looks like
both
Endless
only
Battle
have
first
1
item rush.
items. That's how far behind they are. Remember, we said a double marksman comp means that your 2 marksmen are your kings, you know? If in a more traditional way, they are your first position in your team.
Yes.
You want all your gold to be funneled into it. Right now, they're not looking like that.
Yeah, this is going to be a really rough fight here because the team is going to look to tower dive at the very end here, and Alice is going to be... Just keep your eyes on Alice here. She's going to be looking for the opportunity to get to that back line.
Yep, Alice and Swan, and now I think what Swan's going to do is going to charge the Luminum Blast, just force everyone away. Nature's Shield,
There it is!
Going to the back line. He's just sewing up, uses the Winter Charger just to keep himself alive. Luminum Blast is there, but he will not catch onto it, only last hit on the tail end of it. Saiyajin taking out the 4 members of Flash Tyrants, but that is not what they want. They are going out to the front. Swan just sewing out onto everyone, and there goes the Decimate onto 1. Will not get the reset because he did not kill Evil. There goes the Deadly Magic. Aeon trying to end the game. The Crystal is out to 1 hit, but they're taking things slow, making sure they do not make any mistakes. They want to show, they want to make a case for themselves, not only winning a game, but doing it with style, doing it with discipline, and just like that, the series is tied up 1-1.
Did nobody see Alice do the sick outplay at the very end?
I
Just quickly flickering right on top of him, locking him down while his ultimate was still up. Oh, we'll see that in the highlights in a bit. But man, was Lun a big force of nature in this game.
Force of nature in Lun, much better compared to the last game.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fair, last game he did really well as well. It's just that, you know, you only can do so much on a Hanabi pick. But 20-2, 9 minutes is the game time. This was the Flash Tyrants that we were expecting.
Yeah, this was what I was expecting since game 1 here. So definitely they have told themselves, okay, it's time to not give away so much here. All right, we gotta these guys are serious.
Let's look at the highlights of this. It started off pretty well, actually. They got first blood, but Flash Tyrants, they were just really, really strong.
Yeah, honestly, Flash Tyrants were playing such a strong game overall. Saiyan Reborn took a couple too many fights, and they were just behind the entire game.
And what an outsplit. There goes your Minion Fury. Hits onto 4 members, and Lun just playing with food. He knows he can get every single kill there, and just diving deep. And last hit, my friend, that's not where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is why Diggy is just such a prominent pick in these cases where you can actually just completely deny Obby's entire role just by using your ultimate.
This was the last team fight, and like you said, Lun, what a play. A good Numeron Blast as well, picking out the last hit, but Saiyajin, he was singled out, and that was easy pickings.
Oh, that's not the end of it. Lun does a little bit more towards the end here. He still is able to punch in a lot of damage, but still locks down whenever he sees the opportunity to.
Yep, he's still going for it, and you can see. Let's keep our eyes onto Lun. Let's see how much he actually does in this team fight. He was the MVP of this one. He went on to last hit. He did get that kill. He was still staying
And then
alive.
flicker.
Oh, he flickered onto Long. Hit the blood on.
While Lun was using the Blazing Duet as well. Real nice.
That was
Real
a
clutch.
really big play. Great play coming up from Flash Tyrants, showing up. This was the team that, like I said, we were expecting. Will it be a continuation, or will Saiyan Reborn rebirth from the ashes of defeat?
We're just gonna have to see. It's 1-1 so far. We're gonna go take a short break, and when we come back, the conclusion to such an epic game already.
Oh my! All 4 games have been so exciting, and I'm actually so excited. I want to see what happens. You know, the conclusion, the final episode, Game 5 of the day. We will be right back. MPL Season 2 is brought to you by Moontun and EDG Network. See you in a bit.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world. can beat me.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Mega kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
An ally has been slain. Monster kill. Godlike. Legendary. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. I have been slain. Mega kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.